I guess I'm really making sure I don't romanticize the past too much. This week's video is Let's Say Nice Things About Black Death. I hadn't seen this movie and I wasn't even sure what genre it was, so we'll go over my three expectations. 1. Solid swordplay given the poster. 2. An emotional moment with a family dying of the plague. 3. Sean Bean dies. I can't say I was disappointed on any of those counts, but honestly, this movie has a lot going on. The action sequences we do get are really well done as far as the combat choreography. This movie does a really great job of balancing what you see as far as particularly gruesome moments, even with the R rating. Where I was really surprised by this movie was the dialogue, particularly between Sean Bean and Eddie Redmayne throughout the movie. I'm not sure the writing is necessarily outstanding, but the execution of it is brilliant. As far as an emotional moment with the plague, there isn't really a family or children that we see in particular, but there is lots of imagery surrounding it, including one of the party who is hiding the fact that he had the plague. Not necessarily too emotional since we didn't know him for very long, but you can definitely feel his friend's sorrow. Finally, Sean Bean dying. Well, I'd say spoiler, but it's basically an expectation at this point. I will say, though, it's pretty easily the most gruesome death for him we've ever seen. This movie is one of those interesting ones where the critic score is high and the audience one is low, and I'm not really sure, again, what people were expecting. Maybe because it's not an over the top spectacle, or there isn't a lot of combat scenes, or maybe because it's more dialogue heavy. Maybe it's because it's given the horror suspense genre as its label, and it's certainly not horror by any stretch of the imagination. Regardless, if you haven't seen this one and are okay with a bit of gruesome imagery and implied gruesomeness, I'd highly recommend this movie. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next one.